All right, here we are doing the Friday night breakdown for the Giles Grundy game. I wasn't going to do this tonight because I didn't think I would get home early enough. I was going to do it tomorrow, but I got home early. And since Myers, since you called me out for saying I was a wuss for wanting to wait till tomorrow, I'm doing this for you tonight, so you'll be happy and you can just shut up. And I love you, brother, and I'm just picking with you. But overall, yeah, man, I thought we played pretty well tonight. We moved the ball really well on offense. On defense, for the most part, we just stymied them. They really couldn't get anything going. So yeah, overall, I thought we did really well. A couple of things I'll touch on here in a few minutes that I definitely think we can do better. But just calling out some things I can remember, and if I forget, if you did something really good and I forget to call your number or name out, I'm really sorry. I guess I need to take a piece of paper with me and start writing it down because I can't remember. Mason Myers, you had a great catch. It was a pass. Like I said, of course, if it was a catch, I guess it was a pass. But it was a pass that was kind of meant to be behind the shoulder throw, but that's how it ended up. You made a great adjustment on the ball and called it, kept a drive going. I do believe we scored on that drive. So that's a great catch. Cooper Bostic, in my opinion, you continue to improve each week. Continue to keep your head level and continue to do it. I think you have a huge upside that you can continue to get better with. I really do. To me, you have a presence out there, and it's a very positive one. You tend to seem like you get pressure on the quarterback a lot. It's good sometimes you get frustrated when you miss a tackle because you're hungry to come back and get it or get the next one. But I think you've played really good on defense, and I think you've really helped the defense pick it up a notch. So keep up the good work, man. Great, you're playing really good right now. I think Will Till got some good practice in on the extra points. Again, I think your confidence will continue to improve. I think the coaches, played it right as far as 2 points and going for one. Because I think all you're lacking is just confidence right now. And just keep practicing, practice your field goals and whatever else, you need to practice on as far as special teams goes. Just stay with it. I think you can really do really well. Just keep working. Oh, I'm trying to look at the list here, people. Jacob Mills, you played a really good ball game tonight. Just ran hard, just played really well. Antonio Wilcox, you seem to continue to get better every week, which is really good. It seems to me like since watching you for a couple of years, you're definitely coming to your own and playing really good ball. I can't remember if you ran over anybody in the Blacksburg game and really ran over them. You may have, but at least 3 out of the last 4 games, you have plowed somebody, I think, getting into the end zone. The James Monroe game, you just went over top of somebody. I know the Radford game, you went over top of somebody. And tonight, you went over top of somebody. That's how you should run the ball. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep running with power. I think being in the weight room this offseason has really helped you. So, man, keep doing what you're doing. You're running over people. You're pushing for the extra yardage. So, man, keep going. You're looking good. Your passing, like I thought, looked really good. It looked smoother. You went throwing off your back foot. I mean, sometimes that's going to happen. You're going to have to. It just happens. But like that pass you threw down the seam for the touchdown, and beautiful pass. I mean, you had 2 guys open. I think number 2 was open. Twaits on the left side too. The same pass, but I think you picked the right person. It was an easier pass straight down the field, right down the seam. And you stepped into it. You set up. And it was beautiful. It was right where it needed to be. And that's what I mean. When you step into it and throw it like it looks so much sweeter. It's just a perfect pass. I, for life of me, cannot remember who it was that called it. And I'm sorry. Concentrated, called it, got a touchdown. I think it's 28. I can't remember. I just cannot remember who it was. But the offensive line, you give him time tonight. To set up and pass the ball. We were passing the ball good on 2-point conversions, but anyway, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Antonio like I said, when you set up, your passes look really good. And just keep it up. I mean, you're improving each week. And I think you're heading in the right direction. Just keep heading to it, do it, line, you give them that protection. Him or anybody else really, and they're going to pass the ball a whole lot better. And so see how that works together. Jalen Miller, I just want to congratulate you. I believe you got Player of the Week last week. So congratulations. I'm trying to look here, see anybody I'm probably going to forget off the top of my head. I just cannot remember, and I'm sorry if I forgot your name. But we played a pretty darn good ball game on offense. So not a whole lot more you can really say about that. I mean, we dominated a game. You'll have some people that say, well, they were not a very good team, this, that. And yeah, Grundy was not the best quality team. But a good team beats a team like that the way you all did. You did what you're supposed to do. And that's what good teams do. So, yeah, don't let anybody say otherwise. You did what you're supposed to do, and you played, in my opinion, still good doing it. But like I said, offensive-wise, keep working. You have still a lot of room for improvement. While I'm thinking about that little quick pass out to the left, I can't remember who caught it. I think he got 12 yards after the catch. Me personally, I know I have yelled for passes like that for a couple years, if not more. I think we should do more of that. Catch short passes and see what we can get. Also, we got 12 yards or so after the catch. That's huge. And I'm waiting for the screen pass. I think we have. I don't know. I think we have one. I think we'll use it at some point, especially the way they crowd the line. I think it'll go huge. But them little short passes like that are huge for us. Look how they opened the game up. Look how they did against Radford last week. There's, crossing patterns, short to middle passes. Those 9 out of 10 times are much, of course, they're easier to complete, and they're much better than going long sometimes because the defense has to adjust so much. The blocking, I thought was pretty good tonight. I think you are starting to gel. And I know, like I said, the bigger lines takes some adjusting when you face the bigger guys, but it's something you just got to work on and get better at. You're going to face more. You're going to face better lines than tonight for sure. But keep working, keep pushing. I think you're all doing really well. Seems like y'all have a good little mesh now on the line. I'm trying to think. But yeah, I think the offense has come around fairly well. I think the play calling was pretty good tonight. I mean, there's one point there I think we threw 3 times in a row, and third pass I think was a big pass. It may have been the one down the seam. I can't remember. But I think we're keeping defenses on their heels a bit. We're not just running 44 and all that same old stuff. We're able to run a reverse, and that's still huge for us. If we can run a reverse all year and throw a reverse pass, things of that nature, it makes it so much harder to defend us, I believe. We can include that, get that reverse and that weak side running, keep doing the passing. We're going to be hard to handle. We really are. But boys, y'all got to keep working to get better at it. The pass game still has a long way to go, but you're definitely heading in the right direction, I feel. And I got a feeling the coaches have a whole lot more to put in. Like I said, I know some of them, some offensive-minded coaches there that I don't feel maybe got the chance in the past to express their offensive knowledge or will. I don't know how you put it, but I think it seems like Sam has let them do that now, and which I think is definitely paying huge dividends. So just keep pushing, keep working on that line. Keep doing what you're doing, working on your blocking. Running backs, it doesn't matter seem to be who's in there. I know the line's a big part. I always think your linemen, because they're blocking. Y'all are running really hard. I'm trying to think. Trevor, you got to come back. You got to play from what happened. You ran really hard. The team needs you. Y'all need each other, all of you. Keep being a team. Doing a good job. Defense, you're flying to the ball. That's the only thing I can really see. You're starting out a little slow. You adjust pretty quick. I mean, I know it takes time sometimes to see what the offense is doing, to adjust to that and do certain things. That's what happened. But, man, come out from the beginning of the game. Play like a bunch of mad dogs and go after it. Just get after it from the very first play. You go hard from the very first play on. Yeah, you may miss something, but believe me, that offense is not going to like getting hit over and over and over. And just fly the ball. I mean, for the most part, I think you're doing it now. Like I said, the only thing really is you start out a little slow the first drive or two, but you're flying to the ball. You're getting interceptions. Maybe if you can try to cause more fumbles. That's part of the game. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't. But you keep busting these guys, they're going to fumble. I do like the pressure you're getting on the quarterback. 51 is a beast in there. It's a Tyler Stafford, I believe. I know Cooper, he's in there a lot. I think it's 56 or 58, maybe both of you. I can't remember. You all seem to get in there and just keep doing what you're doing. Keep getting that pressure. It seems like y'all sticking to the receivers a little better as it goes on. So that's big. But yeah, I mean, I think y'all are starting to gel, and you got to continue to gel like that. I think continuing the balls in the air, like I said, help each other out. I don't know what you all call, if it's ball, or pass, whatever it is, so your defensive back knows, maybe help them turn around. Keep doing it. Keep working on it. Keep improving on it. You guys on the sideline, you can be part of the game. If you see a pass, holler pass. Be vocal on the sideline. Help them out. Help your teammates out. So yeah, I mean, keep pushing. Good game tonight. You did what a good team does. You dominated. So just keep going that direction. Make their house your house and keep your house your house. You're not going around knocking the crap out of somebody and helping everybody off the field. Now, some people will not like that, but I don't care. It's a war out there. Let the other team know that, hey, during this game, things aren't friendly. It's a war. But I mean, y'all are looking good. But the big thing, like I said, everybody knows the big game's coming up this week or next week. Is Nares. Don't look at the score tonight of how Nares got beat. They played Floyd tough, and Floyd beat Blacksburg. We lost to Blacksburg. So keep your head straight. Listen to your coaches this week. Listen to them really tight, really hard. Like I said, this is Nares' Super Bowl. No matter what the record may be, there's many times we've played them and they may be 0-4, 0-5, whatever. This will be more likely the best game they play all year long. This will be against us. So if you come to this game, you're not ready, and you're not ready to go from play one, could be a long night. Now, the past 2 years, we've lost to them. And it seems like that just killed the whole season. No matter what happens, boys, it's still a long season. So don't let it kill your season if the loss should happen. But I do feel y'all are a better ball team. I think the coaches still got called like they did tonight. You got to be running past. You can't freeze up and worry about so much. If you start worrying, it's a good way to lose, a good way to turn the ball over. So it goes through all that. But this is Nares' Super Bowl. And this win will be huge for you all if you get it. But you want to play your best game you played all year. You want to play 5-10 times better than what you've played to this point. I'm telling you, it don't matter how Nares has played. Nares is going to come ready to play next Friday. They're going to come ready to smack you all in the mouth. They're going to want to make Ragsdale Field, their field. So boys, come ready to play. come smack them in the mouth the very first play, and smack them in the mouth the whole ball game. Let them know, hey, this is a fight. This is not the same Giles team you faced the past couple of years. Like I said, they're going to be ready. So don't just, they're lost tonight. They're lost to Floyd. Throw it out. Throw the wins out they've had. Throw your all wins out and your losses. As far as you look at it, both teams are 0-0, and this is the state championship. Winner gets the ring. How bad do you all want it? How bad? Just you guys, your second teamers or whatever you want to call them, backups. Just remember, you're one play away from being a starter. So pay attention in practice. Learn what you're supposed to do, because you never know. That one play you could be in there and you could win the game or cost us the game. So pay attention to what your coaches tell you. Pay attention in practice. Be ready to play. I don't care if you're second, third, fourth. Like I said, the guy up in the stand, maybe the guy call you in. You're upset for some reason. Be ready. Pay attention in practice all week long what you are supposed to do, because you never know. You could be called on to do it. So anyway, I thought, take away Grundy's really first drive. Not even the whole drive, really. Just, I think they got 2 first downs and we stopped them. Something like that, I don't know. We really kind of locked them down, I think. So we really adjusted. We played hard. I think that, the defense. That is one thing. I want to challenge the defense on something. And think about like this. Go into that game, every game, not just next week, but the rest of the season. Okay, this team is not getting 1 yard on us. Not 1 yard. 1 completion, 1 nothing. They're leaving this game negative yardage. Now, that's probably not going to happen, because that'd be hard to do. But look at that way, and they get that yard. They get that completion. They break a tackle. Be pissed off about it. Be pissed off about it because you didn't accomplish what you wanted to accomplish. And come back to the next play and, like rabid dogs, get after it. Let those, 1 yard, 2 yard plays, the positive. You want 0. You want negative yardage. Play like that on defense. That's how you got to play. And offense, I can say the same thing. If a running back gets tapped in the backfield, whose fault was it? You miss a block, the running back not pay attention and fall down somehow, trip on a blade of grass, miss a hole. Everything positive. Positive run, positive blocks, positive catch. You're not going to do everything positive, but that's the mentality you need to have. But y'all flying the ball on defense, have that mentality. They're going to score 0 points. They're going to have 0 yardage. And when they get something, be pissed off about it. And from that point on, you should be, play with up at a notch. That's it. I try not to go too far in these videos. I know people don't like to watch long videos. Like I said, every week I say the same thing. I'm probably forgetting something. I'll probably think of it later. But defense, I just challenge you on that. To ever plays a negative play. They get 1 yard, they get a half a yard. They get back to the line of scrimmage. You failed your task. Play pissed off the rest of that ball game to stop it. Play to shoot for the negative yardage. Offense, same way. Positive. The boys just come out ready against Naras. It's going to be a hard-fought ball game. Hopefully, this game means a lot to everybody. I mean, some of your coaches, most of your coaches probably, played against Naras. Your mom and dad, your mom may have been cheerleader for one of the teams. Your dad may have played. This is not their team. This is not our team. This is your team. So make this game your all's game. Start a new trend. Make it all, make it for you all. But boys, just come ready to go. Pay attention this week in practice. Practice hard every day. Get after it. You will play like you practice. Ragsdale taught that for years, and he's exactly right. You will play like you practice, so get after it. You know, hopefully the coaches, don't get, freeze up, because I know it can happen. Big games like that, I don't think they will. So don't take that wrong. I think the play calling will continue to be the way it is, which has been pretty darn good so far. So please don't take that the wrong way. It come off the wrong way by the coaches. Anybody knows what I'm talking about, they understand. Just like I said, get after it, boys. This is a big, big game, and it's a big game, for playoff seeding down the road. Like I said, me personally, playoffs start tonight. Grundy's still single A, so it all starts rolling to the playoffs from here on. District champs and playoffs. That's where it rolls from here on. So again, I can't stress enough. Defense, come ready to play next week. Intensity from the have intensity, during practice. Don't let the offense get a yard. Offense, get yardage on defense. Push each other. But be ready to go come Friday. Remember, negative yardage, offense, positive yardage. That's what you need to remember. Antonio, keep doing what you're doing. Line, keep blocking for him so he can step into that pass. Don't throw off the back foot. Step into it. You do. Well, them passes look pretty. But again, congratulations tonight. It was a pretty impressive win. And I'll say it again. Be ready Friday. Be ready Monday in practice. Be ready on both sides of the ball. Backups, be ready. And Friday, gotta get after it. You gotta get after it from the very first play. There's no time. There's no time to wait to adjust to this, that. You've got to be ready to go. So anyway, okay, I'm done. See y'all next week.